Are you weary of using the same vehicle repeatedly? Do you want to keep expensive cars in your garage? Exotic car hacks may be necessary if you're looking for reasonably priced exotic vehicles for yourself. But is buying a premium car actually possible? Or is it all just a pipe dream? Read this article on exotic car tricks. Exotic Car Hacks is a sales education program that claims to teach you how to become a closer and make a six-figure income. Alternatively put, making sales calls for pricely coaching programs. Really, it's not a horrible idea if you want to switch from one job to another while having even less security. Okay, cynicism aside, the sales sector isn't all that horrible. If all the stars are in place, you can make a good and excellent salary as a salesperson because they are always in demand. Unfortunately, that assumes that everything actually functions as it should. And that's simply not the case in 99 out of 100 organizations. No matter how much money you make, the major drawback of being a closer is that you are fully at the discretion of others. You can always lose your income if it's not your program or business. Lead flow and quality is the same largest issue. The majority of coaching programs have an average no-show percentage of 50 to 70%. In other words, if you have 8 calls scheduled for the day, 4 to 5 of them won't even occur. In other words, you waste half of your day and half of your potential earnings. What is the actual commission rate? The actual commission rate is the third issue. This isn't a problem, however, unless you believe the claims made in the majority of these training courses that you may earn $1,000 or more in commission checks every day. The problem is that an online coaching program's average commission rate is $500. Therefore, you would need to close at least 2 sales per day to reach the $1,000 commission. However, if 4 to 5 of your calls are no-shows each day, you will have to close 2 out of every 3 calls, giving you a close rate of 50 to 75%. And to be completely honest, if you're that skilled a closer, you ought to have your own training regimen. Who is behind Exotic Car Hacks? Exotic Car Hacks founder, Prejman Gademi, is renowned for his extraordinary outlook on life and business. Gademi rose from obscurity to achieve enormous success. At the age of 14, he started his own business, and at the age of 27, he was a self-made millionaire. With a current net worth of almost $50 million, he has continued to increase. This man owns over 100 exotic vehicles. Which income streams are not required? Consistency is the last issue in this situation. The sales sector has historically been cynical. There will be good months and bad months for you. That's excellent if you can stomach it. What if, though, you could rely on receiving a steady amount of money each month from a stable source of income? What if it were possible to create a passive revenue source that is truly passive? A source of revenue not requiring spending all day on your phone, wasting time when individuals don't show up, exchange of time for cash, financial strain during a challenging month, and allowing another person to decide your future. A source of income that generates regular monthly income, ranging from a few $1,000s to well over $10,000. Why choose exotic cars instead of regular cars? Exotic car hacks have been successful in changing the perception of owning and purchasing exotic automobiles throughout the years. It demonstrates that exotic cars can also be a benefit rather than a drawback. But why should you prefer exotic automobiles over regular ones given their distinctive features? Different depreciation rates apply to exotic autos. Exotic cars' market value does not decrease to zero like that of regular cars, and that's what Gademi aims to imprint in the mind of his followers. He wants people to find and purchase exotic vehicles that will increase in value rather than lose value over time. Membership in Exotic Car Hacks is $997. Although it may seem expensive, the fee includes lifelong access to exotic car hacks. Another positive aspect, there is a 14-day money-back guarantee for this course. You can withdraw and ask for a refund if you can tell right away that the course isn't living up to your expectations. One of the greatest is Exotic Vehicle Hacks, which will show you just how to bargain with car dealerships and the strategies they employ to get the most money from you. You can avoid losing money on your upcoming car purchase by honing your negotiating skills. It is entirely feasible that a luxurious exotic car will end up being less expensive than your typical vehicle. Consider the following before making your next purchase. Selling automobiles doesn't generate much revenue for the business. Instead, they'll aim to profit by promoting services, gap insurance, and other goods for you. Tell them you're shopping and demonstrate that it's urgent. Avoid being duped by any of the sellers. Do not let everything they say pressure you. Exotic car hacks can help you generate money online, but the chances are slim. Keep in mind that the goal of exotic car hacks is to keep your car's worth intact, not to make you a lot of money. Therefore, if your goal is to use exotic automobile hacking to generate passive revenue online, this training is not for you. Is exotic car hacks a fraud then? Technically, no. With this program, you can generate money, and it's not a terrible idea to start your journey into the world of internet business and marketing. However, sales are a job, not a business. They go hand in hand. If you are constantly exchanging your time for money, you will never be financially or time-free. Keep in mind that there's a significant chance you'll be on the phone for most of the day. However, there will be a lot of downtimes because there will be 50% of no-shows, and you can utilize that time to create a more steady and passive revenue stream. The buyer's guides require a lot of labor, according to Pejman, which I personally observed was jam-packed with data. The buyer's guide is designed to go along with the course and suggested vehicles. It includes user data from past automobile owners as well as owner interviews for luxury and exotic vehicles. All of this was assembled into a pretty thorough buyer's guide. There are also several thought-provoking case studies where you can uncover numerous of PJ's own car hacks. The exotic car platform isn't for everyone. Rather, it's a program for a particular type of person who adores exotic automobiles and has a burning desire to own and operate them at a discount. Having the ability to sell them for a profit without the automobile losing value is also a plus. It's more of a side job, right? Despite the fact that Pejman Gadami mentioned a few prerequisites: higher card credit and better credit. You must have a means of support. For folks in the USA and Canada, it works best. Satisfactory driving history. Most of the tactics in this course are designed for automobile lovers who move cars every 6 to 12 months in mind. Pejman Gadami has the experience and credentials to teach you the secrets involved in exotic car hacking as a successful multi-business owner, an exceptional exotic car hacker, as a side business, a hobby, or a love of expensive automobiles. I should note that EK is not appropriate for everyone, particularly if you come. If you want it to work for you, you'll have to put in the necessary effort and adhere to PJ's instructions. Additionally, most nations prohibit car hacking, so keep in mind, because of this, I would always choose a real and authentic business, such as affiliate marketing.